Hello everyone. Today we will learn about GUIs in Python, and to make things easier, we will use a tool called PyUibuilder. PyUibuilder lets you create Python GUIs through a simple drag and drop interface. If you want to build clean and professional looking apps without worrying too much about the code, this tool makes it very easy. So let's take a look at how it works. First, let's go to pyuibuilder.com. You can either choose to work on the web or download the app. I'll be using their app for this video. As you can see, the interface is simple and easy to understand. Right now, PyUibuilder supports Tkinter, customTk, and Pyside pyqt. For this video, I will be using Pyside. The section you see here in the middle is called the viewport. This is where your main window appears and it's ready for you to build on. If you click on the window, you will notice that the right sidebar opens with many options. Here you can change things like the widget name, which is the variable name, the window title, the logo, the size, the option to hide the menu, the layout, the styling options, and more. You can customize your main window however you want using these settings. I will make a few quick changes now just to show you how simple it is. In the styling section, you will see that we have two options for the background color. If you want a single color, you can select a single color. If you prefer a gradient, you can choose a gradient. I will go with the gradient for now. Next, if you move your mouse over the main window, you can see that an extra option appears in the menu to add a new item. You can add it by clicking on it and then just renaming it like this. Now, let us look at the left sidebar. The first section is the Widgets tab. This area gives us all the basic elements we might need for our GUI. We have elements like the main window, top level, frame, label, button, entry, and more. You can see that PyUibuilder make things much easier by giving us many widgets at once to quickly build GUIs. We can simply drag and drop what we need, and it is ready to customize. For example, if I want to add a button to my GUI, I will drag and drop the button, just like this. You can see that we get plenty of options to customize it. I will make a few changes to my button, such as changing its name, label, size, styling, padding, margin, font, and cursor. Then we come to the main feature that makes our button functional, which is the event handlers. To make the button work, I will click on the Add Event option and select the clicked signal. There are many events to choose from depending on what you want the button to do, but for now, I will go with the clicked signal. After that, you will see an option called Code Editor. I will click on it and a new window will open where I can write my code. For example, if I want the button to print Hello World when it is pressed, I will write code for that. Close the window, then I'll go back to my button, select the event handler, and set the function for that event. And that is it. Now I will run the preview, and you can see that when I click the button, it prints Hello World. Next is the plugin section. It offers third-party widgets that you can add easily, and you can even request new ones if you need more. I will add a few examples here, such as a calendar, a chart, and a video player. After a few simple adjustments, they look like this. Then we have the tree view. This gives you a clean and structured layout of your project. It starts with the main window and shows everything inside it in order. You can check variable names, hide elements, or delete them directly from here. After that, we have the upload section. This is where you can upload images. For example, I have already uploaded my logo here earlier. Next is the templates section. It includes some ready-made designs that you can use to save time. And finally, we have the code editor, which we saw earlier. Once you finish building your GUI, you can click on the Run Preview button to see how your interface looks and test how everything works. After checking the preview, you can export your project. There are two export options, and it is important to understand the difference. The first option is export code. This exports your project as simple sequential code. Everything is written in a straight line from top to bottom without using classes. This is very easy to read for beginners and is useful when you want to quickly run the script without thinking about the structure. The second option is export as class. This exports your project inside a proper class-based structure. This means your entire GUI becomes a clean, organized Python class. This is very helpful for bigger projects where you want better control, cleaner code, and the ability to reuse and extend features. So, in simple words, export code is basic and beginner-friendly, while export as class is more professional and organized. You can choose whichever option fits your project. After downloading, unzip the file, you'll see a few items inside: a requirements.txt file, an assets folder that contains the logo, and a main.py file. First, we will install all the required libraries, then run the main.py file. And that's it. Your GUI is now up and running. Let's test it out. When I click the button, it prints Hello World in the terminal, just as we said it earlier. So we've just built a Python GUI using simple drag and drop. No complex coding needed. So visit pyuibuilder.com and try building your Python GUIs. Let me know in the comments how your experience was with this platform.